My name is Matt Busam. I'm the Chief Medical Officer for FC Cincinnati. Chief Medical Officer sounds very fancy. It's essentially I'm the head team doctor for the club. I'm an orthopedic surgeon, so I care principally for the musculoskeletal side of things. But in the hierarchy of Major League Soccer, we have to be sure that we're involved with all the medical decision-makings of the club. Whether one of our patients is a professional athlete or a recreational athlete or anyone in between, I think the most important thing for that patient or that athlete to know is that we're there to care for them. My job is not to help FC Cincinnati win games. My job is to make sure that that athlete can perform at the peak level of their ability and to do so safely. And I try to help those guys understand that my job is them, not the result on the pitch. Their job is to play as best they can, but my job is to make sure that what they're doing is safe, what they're doing is healthy, and to help them achieve their goals. And as long as they understand that our goals really are collaborative, they want to play and they don't want to be hurt, and I want them to be as healthy as possible, and we're going to work together to achieve that goal. So the match day starts much earlier than one would think. If we play at 7:30, we get to the field about 4:30, and then we typically start off by looking at athletes who are recovering from injury or getting treatment that day. Just checking in, how are things going? Are there things you're worried about? Are there different concerns? And then the players start to trickle in around 5 or 5:30, and sometimes players will show up and say, I'm not feeling well today, or something happened with my wife or kids today. And then during the match, it's, you would like to think, hey, I just have great seats and I get to be a fan, but it's not that at all. It's really quite nerve-wracking, honestly, because each time a player takes a knock or gets a hit, you're worried. Is that something significant? Is that going to be less significant? Do they have to come off the pitch? Are they going to be able to return? We check in with players at halftime. All 11 guys, how are you feeling? Is there anything going on? Are there things that you're worried about? Are there things we can do? And then after the match, we're there for another couple hours, assessing the players, how they feel. Are there things that, hey, we have to set up an MRI scan, or we have to get this test, or we have to do that, and then coming up with a plan for the following week. So over the course of the day for the match, it's about 7 or 8 hours. And this year's been really fun because, for 90 minutes of that time, we've got to watch a lot of great soccer down at TQL Stadium. So the Mercy Health Center of Excellence is actually located in the stadium. It's about 10 yards across the hallway from our first team athletic training room. And to have the ability to use the state-of-the-art rehab equipment and the diagnostic tools that we have in that center is really a game changer on a game day. Because we can make diagnoses, we can do rehabilitation sessions, and it's a tremendous benefit for us to have that center in the stadium. Being able to live and work in the community that you grew up in and be a part of an organization like this is just an absolute privilege. Specifically, after the Columbus match, after Hell Is Real this year, I was standing at mid-pitch and I'm looking at 25,000 people wearing Mercy Health on their shirts, just celebrating the excitement that this club has brought to the city. The Linder family, Jeff Birding, the entire city has done a great job to make FC Cincinnati be a representative team for this whole community. And it's just a privilege to be allowed to be a part of that on a day-to-day basis and use what I've trained to do, which is to help athletes recover from injuries and perform in a healthy way.